Shirt.
All right, welcome everybody to CanHammer, your source for 40k from the Great White North. I'm here again with Peyton.
Woo!
We are doing more testing, basically.
Yep.
Your version 3 or 4 or 5 of your orcs, yeah, and I am testing finally get to test my MECH Custodes list. Basically, this game has been canceled so many times, but we managed to get it done. So we're going to play tonight, ITC mission. The new ITC missions, because they were changed right before LVO, and that's kind of interesting, and we just discovered some differences. So we're going to try them out, but otherwise, hopefully I'll also get the video right this time. So let me know if that's not looking good, but otherwise we're going to get started right away. Alright, here's my MECH Custodes list. I don't think it's very good, but I just want to try these models before I decide to pony up to Forge World. So I have Valoris in a battalion with Shield Captain with the 3-up invuln reroll bike. Then I have the Vexilla, -1 hit banner and just a Misericordia. I have 3x3 Guardians. And then I have in the battalion 2 Palace Grav attacks, which are these Razorbacks. Sorry, I got a proxy. And then I have a Spearhead with this other captain here. And then I have 3 Caladius battle tanks, which are my Sicaran tanks, actually. Because they're kind of the right size for Caladius battle tanks. So there we go. That is my whole list. It's 1915. Da, 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 da. Leaves me enough points for a new assassin to try out. Who will I pick? Nobody knows. I don't have to decide right now. So, we'll come back with Peyton's list. Alright, Peyton is bringing orcs. Again, we got
Deathkiller Wartrike.
Alright, and he's your warlord.
He's the warlord with the Evil Sun's warlord trait that lets me fall back and then charge again.
Cool. We've got 15 Ludas.
15 Bad Moon Ludas.
There's going to be 60 Grots. We didn't bother getting them all out. Yep. Then we got Weird Boy.
Mega Armor War Boss.
A Mega Armor War Boss? Where? That's your Mega Armor War Boss?
Mega Armor War Boss, the classic Mega Armor War Boss, and then a War Boss on bike.
Then we've got your Claw Dude, your Relic Claw Dude on a bike.
Yep.
2 Weird Boys.
Yep.
The Big Mech with Custom Force Field is going to be the Shock Attack. Yep. Trying that out.
The Relic Shock Attack.
Relic Shock Attack, yeah.
It's a 2 CP lottery ticket.
And then we've got 15 Tank Busters.
Yep.
We've got a big unit of normal bikers.
Yep. Only 2 wounds each, but much cheaper, so...
Yeah, rather than those knob bikers that you were using, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then 2 units of 30 Shooter Boys, and a unit of 10 Shooter Boys. Cool. Okay. We're going to come back with the mission.
Cool.
Alright, we are playing ITC Mission 1, which is...
Ground Control.
Is it called Ground Control?
Or Seize Ground? Or...
Seize Ground. Seize Ground? I can't remember. Anyway, it's the 6 objectives, which are already placed, and you get a bonus point for holding or contesting 5 of them, which is probably in Peyton's favor. It's going to be Dawn of War. Peyton's over there, I'm over here. We're about to deploy. And then for secondaries, I've chosen Recon, Kingslayer, which is that Warbike Deathkiller Wartrike, and I've chosen Butcher's Bill. Peyton has chosen... no, I picked Reaper, not Recon. Peyton's chosen Recon, Ground Control, which is the end game objectives, and Big Game Hunter, because I have Big Game is now changed to 7+ power, 7+ wounds, not 10+ wounds. So all 5 of these tanks count. Okay, so we're going to deploy and come back after deployment. Okay, end of deployment. So I've deployed like a Dark Angels parking lot. So I put my unit of guys there, 1 captain, my buffers here, and the tanks here on the line. Then I've got a unit of dudes here. I've got the 2 Palace tanks here, a unit of dudes there, and my captain back here. And with my CP, I've picked my Calidus. Not Calidus. Eversur.
The freaking mulcher.
There he is. There's the Eversur. And the reason I picked him, so I could have picked a Vindicare, and here's the tallest building. He's pretty safe up there. You can't shoot him as a character, blah, blah, blah. But he can't see much through those buildings. And so the most I could have done is probably picked off that Weird Boy in the first turn. And while that would eliminate the jump, so maybe that was completely worth it. I don't know. I thought it was limited.
Or was it a bait? Dun, dun.
Maybe it's a bait. But then, so then I could have picked a Calidus, which always has fun against orcs because they like their CPs. And now with the stratagem that, you know, in the Custodes army, I'm not spending a huge amount of stratagems on assassins. It's the only problem, right? So, yeah, just taking them for what they are without a lot of the stratagems. So, not that useful, and he screened well. Eversur can literally mulch Grots and boys, so I think that's probably the best choice. And then the Calexis probably has little to no application in this other than as an objective holder. And I don't have recon or anything, so I didn't pick it. So I picked the Eversur, and we'll see how it does. And I'm deep striking him to come in. Okay, Peyton has deployed a unit of boys there with his weird boy up at the top. The Ludas are at the back there and some Grots. The Wartrike is going down there. He's got the shock attack gun.
The Relic shock attack gun.
What's behind there? Some more Grots.
Just 10 Grots, yeah.
And then boys.
Character buffer.
Boys and the bikes are behind there with more Grots.
Yep.
And there's the tank busters on deep strike.
Yep. Okay,
so we're finished deploying. I finished first, so let's see what happens. 3,
2, 1.
1. All right. I think I'm going to let you go first.
The big choices are up.
Yep, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
Have a good game.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, we'll come back. Orks turn 1. All right, Orks movement turn 1. So these guys are shot forward here in the hopes of getting on this objective and get painted the bonus point. These boys have moved around here. These boys have moved on to that objective there. These boys have moved on to that objective there. See a pattern?
Got some big runs on the boys.
These Grots moved up there, and the loot is just shifted around to do some shooting. Okay, and we'll come back at the end of the Ork turn. I use prepared positions, so I got my cover save, and we'll see what happens. Alright, end of Orks turn 1. So all the Ludas did 10 wounds to this tank, which I guess is not bad.
When you prepare position.
The shock attack gun rolled strength 4, 7 shots, and missed all of them. These guys came up here and then used the stratagem to let them move again. So they just got onto this objective. They didn't want to charge with the Tanglefoot there and -2 to charge these guys. So and then they just fly out. So probably wasn't much point in doing that. And then I think that's all that happened. Oh yeah, and then the jumped.
These 10 Grots.
They got jumped. They're like, woohoo! We never get jumped.
10 more Grot shields.
Okay, so it's 2-0 for Orks at the end of turn 1, going on to Custodes turn 1. Alright, Custodes turn 1, end of movement phase. So what I'm trying to accomplish this turn is to just get him to spend some CP and start to ping off some stuff. Throw some shots on the Luda so they have to use the Grot shield. And just try and take up some space, get onto an objective, and I need to clear these bikers out. So I've just shifted these things around a little bit. They all have machine spirit so they can all shoot even if they move. I moved these guys up here. That palace that was there has zoomed over there. He's on that objective now and is kind of putting up a little bit of a block for what it's worth. I don't know. And then these guys have kind of just shifted around a little bit. Valoris is snuck in through here. The captain and the boys have come out over here. I'm very wary of this claw dude who can come and wreck some shit. So we'll see what happens. And then this palace is shot up there to put some shots on the Ludas. There's not really much over there that threatened me. Maybe that Wartrike could come over. And then these 3 dudes here just holding some space on the objective. And the captain just hanging back over here. So we'll see what happens at the end of this turn. Okay, Custodes, end of turn 1. So I killed all these bikers here. Just this Killiclaw dude left. Killed some of these boys and some died in morale. Killed a whole bunch of Grots and 4 Ludas with the big tank shooting, which I guess is okay. And that's about it. So I scored hold, kill, I got a Butcher's Bill, and I got kill more. Peyton got hold more. So there we go. So it's 5-3 for Custodes at the end of turn 1, going on to Orks turn 2. Alright, Orks turn 2 movement. These boys have kind of moved around. Those Grots moved up there. Tank buses have come down there. And just things shifted around back there. Ludas didn't move. These Grots moved up. And those boys fled there. These boys have moved up behind this ruin. And then this boss has moved over here. There's some secret tech coming up here apparently. This boss with the claws moved over there. And that's it. So we'll come back at the end of Orks turn 2. Alright, end of Orks turn 2. Brutal turn. Tank busters came down. Took out these 3 dudes. This tank. And yeah, that's it. And then this claw boss charged the tank and died in Overwatch. Took 9 damage in Overwatch.
Well, first he got Tanglefoot, so he used a minus.
Yeah, I got -7 to charge.
-7.
Well, you didn't even roll the charge. Just roll the charge. I want to see what it would be. 7. See what 0 charge.
So I'll roll this one. So I get a 2-inch charge.
So yeah, so
3-inch charge. I would have got the Custodes.
You would have got to the guard, yeah.
And then you rolled 666 on the Overwatch, and then rolled 7 damage on D3s.
I gotta say that's the only redeeming thing about these dudes is the -2 to charge together with Tanglefoot. But otherwise, the T7 basically means Tank Busters, Ludas, Castellans, everybody just rocks them, right? So that's what happened. Those guys died.
And a 5-up invul is just not enough.
So these orcs charged in on Valoris. I stooping dived and got some CP back from Trajan with the captain. I've killed 7 orcs and I took 2 wounds on Valoris. And I think that's about it. This tank died in combat. Actually, survived a long time. That guy took 2 wounds from Ludas.
The glorious 2 CP
and
shock attack gun.
Did nothing again.
Rolled 5 on the damage.
Shock attack did nothing again.
Turn 1 rolled 4, turn 2 rolled 5.
Yeah,
so
8 shots.
By turn 6, it's going to be hurting stuff. Better watch out.
Okay, so, but anyway, big turn. So 3 big games. Recon. And hold, kill.
Hold, kill so far.
And then bonus as well. And you're going to hold more and kill more. So that's going to be a 9-point turn for you eventually. So we'll see what we can do. We don't have much left here. Custodes turn 2. Alright, Custodes turn 2. So this tank fell back and is moved on to that objective. I'm making a play to contest all the 5 objectives for the bonus here. Really don't have any other plays. The Vexilla's coming here. This captain's coming across. After much discussion, I dropped the Eversur there to try and kill these boys because they can green tide and end up somewhere else. Nothing much happening there. I really wanted to hit the tank buses, but they're quite well surrounded. These 3 dudes and moved up here, and the captain pulled out from this combat to come up here and shoot some guys. And then that tank moved up there onto that objective, so that is actually contested now. And I haven't decided if I'm going to shoot Ludas or shoot that boss yet. Be cool to kill the boss. Those Ludas aren't doing that much now. And then these 3 guys stay back here. So, we'll come back at the end of the turn. We'll see what happens.
Custodes turn 2. You get...
Okay, bottom of 2. So, I didn't kill this whole unit, unfortunately, because they were so daisy-chained. And because there's ruin, I couldn't get Biker in and stuff. So, the Eversur came and killed like... 13 dudes just by himself. And then, so 2 dudes left there, so I don't actually contest that objective, unfortunately.
So, yeah, I was able to pile in the boys through the wall and get within 6 of this squad, and then use Mob Rule to have the leadership of this squad.
Yeah, so that was good. And then I killed Ludas down to 1, killed some Grots and 1 Tank Buster, that weird boy, and those Grots are gone over there.
Yep.
And that's about it. So at my turn, I killed a unit, I hold, I got a Butcher's Bill.
You picked up...
probably got some more Reaper.
So you killed 28, plus 10 is 48, plus 10 is 58, plus 1 is 59.
So I'm 1 short of 3rd Reaper. Okay, and then...
no, you killed some of these boys. You should max...
So I got my 60
4.
on Reaper.
You should have got 4 on Reaper.
I got 4 Reaper already?
You got 1 on Reaper turn 1.
Okay, cool. And then you hold more? No,
so
I hold more now.
1, 2...
That's contested. And I hold 3.
You hold 3. So
okay, so I hold more, and who killed more?
So you killed 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and you
3.
Killed tank, and dudes. She killed more.
So I killed more.
Okay, so you got kill more.
Yep.
I got hold, kill, hold more. I maxed Reaper. I got Butchers.
Yep.
And no Kingslayer. And did you get your last big game? No, not yet.
Okay, 1 more tank.
Okay, so the score at the end of 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoa. 12, 11 for Custodes.
Custodes are
at the end of round 2, up a point.
Yikes.
Coming up turn 3. Okay, Orks turn 3. Top of 3. So this War Trike is moved this way.
Used his Fuel Mix the Grot to auto advance.
Auto advance. Okay, cool. These guys are sort of swung around this way and on the other side of that building. That war boss has moved up there with the weird boy. That Luda stayed there. These tank buses have moved that way. These grots have moved that way. These 2 orcs that were left here for 3 CP. Peyton's out of CP now. 30 orcs are repairing over there. And there were 2 orcs behind this building that have popped out over there. And that's it. So we'll come back at the end of the orc turn and see what happens. It's a close game still. Okay, end of Orks Turn 3. So, actually I survived with 2 guys, 1 guy down on 1 wound, and I did 7 damage to the kill trike, which got me 3 Kingslayer points, and 1 more if I can kill that 1 more damage. These dudes somehow ended over there from over there, using that combat there as a slingshot. Basically, they killed that 1 tank there, and then I don't think anything happened over here. I tangle-footed those guys, but they failed. Like, we rolled 3 on your charge, and then you rolled snake eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So anyway, we're both out of CP, and so that's it. So Peyton scored 3 points, so it's 14 to 12 for orcs. Actually, no, I got 3 points, so it's 15 to 14 for Custodes going on to turn 3.
Custodes are up.
Okay, Custodes turn 3. Turn 3, right? Yeah. Yep. So these guys stayed stuck in there. They're trapped. This captain has come over here to contest this objective. This tank swung over here to hide from the tank buses. And the Eversur has moved up over here. The Valoris is there. The Vexil is back here. And the captain and those 3 guys have moved out over there. And that is it. So we'll come back at the end of Custodes turn 3. Okay, end of round 3 then. End of Custodes. So that guy died. Did 1 more wound to these custodians from these boys. I killed all those grots. I killed all those boys back there from shooting and combats and morales. And that's about it. So actually I got hold more, kill more. I killed. I got my 4 points Kingslayer, and I got another Butcher's Bill. So it was a big turn for me. So it was 18-14 for Custodes going on to top of 4. Orks turn 4 movement. These tank busters managed to get a bunch of guys. Did you advance there?
These guys advanced, yes.
Okay, so they advanced just over there. And shock attack moving down.
To get recon.
And there's still 1 Luda and some grots over there.
Yep.
Okay, and I think that's it for your movement?
Yeah.
Okay, end of the turn.
Jump. That's all.
Okay, so end of Orks turn 4. Killed. I rolled a lot of 1s on my save, so killed 1 here and 1 guy, 1 wound left basically on 1 guardian. My 2 1s on the captains, he's down to 5. And I did like a few damage to that war boss in return.
Past 3 5-ups.
Past 3 5-ups, yep. And I think that's it. I lost 1 guy there on shooting.
Yep.
And that's it. So
jump some grots back in the corner.
Oh yeah, jumped grots in the corner for recon. So you get recon, you hold.
I killed tank.
Yes, you killed the tank. Yeah, tank busters killed the tank. And that's it. Yep. Okay, so that's 3 points.
Yep.
So it'll be 18-17 going on to Custodes turn 4. Okay, end of Custodes turn 4. This guy survived, killed 1 boy. I killed the war boss, and there's 3 tank buses left.
4.
Officer went in, 4 left. Valoris failed his charge. I should have left the captain in there, but I pulled him out. I was scared. That captain killed the shock attack, and that's it. So at the end of my turn, I hold. I killed. I killed more.
You killed 2 characters, and I killed 1 vehicle.
And I got my Blast Butcher's Bill. And who holds more? You hold 1, 2, 3. We're tied.
3 to 3, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that means I killed more. Butcher's Bill, hold, kill. So that's 4 points for me. Yeah. So that's 22-17 for Custodes at the end of round 4.
Yeah.
Finished?
No, okay, so I'm going to pick up a recon.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
Play it out? It'll be fast.
Let's play this turn.
Yeah, let's play it out. Turn 5 for Orks. Okay, Orks turn 5. Finally killed this guy. And jumped the tank buses way over there. And shot and didn't do anything. And the lone Luda shot this captain, didn't do anything. And that's it. So at the end of the turn, you killed 1, you hold 1, you got recon.
Yep.
And I think that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's another 3 points. So it's 22-20. Custodes turn 5. All right, that's end of turn 5, and I think we're going to call it there. There's only a weird boy left with 2 wounds. Yep. That Eversor came across and basically wiped out that whole unit. Actually, Eversor against Orks is nasty. With that new rule that they get to attack with every model they kill. Oh, against any chaff, that's nasty. Yeah, that's about it. So I think the final game was something like 23-24 to 20. So it was a close game. Yep. Close game, Peyton.
Yeah, good game.
But the attrition got you in the end. Actually, my tanks lasted longer than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think?
I don't know what secondary to take for my third secondary. I took ground control, but I have nothing left, so that was a mistake. But versus the Custodes, I don't know. I mean, I always go for old school, but
yeah, or marked. Marked.
Well, I went for big game instead.
Oh yeah.
So that was one versus vehicles, and then I took recon because I can.
Oh yeah, I guess my 3-man units probably are they over 7? They must be over 7. You could have marked the 3-man units.
I killed one 3-man unit.
Yeah, that's because you were too busy shooting vehicles. Yeah, too many things to shoot.
Yeah. I don't know what other secondary to pick really.
Yeah, well, Custodes is hard to pick secondaries against. Maybe like First Blood. That's pretty hard too. Butchers. That's hard to do butchers against Custodes.
Yeah, I didn't kill 2 units in like any turns. I think maybe 1 turn I killed 2 units.
Yeah, it was a good game. I like the tanks, and if Castellan wasn't a thing, then I'd be buying some of these tanks. But as long as Castellan remains a thing in any 5-6 round GT these days, you're gonna face Castellan and just auto lose basically. And I don't think these tanks could kill a Castellan with a 3-up. Yeah, not with a 3-up invuln, right? Like it's fine if I get first turn, I can kill a Castellan, then I'm sailing. But I can't even. I don't even think mathematically I could kill a Castellan unless I got really lucky, even with 5 tanks. So I think it just doesn't work. So for now, I'm not going to buy any Custodes tanks, and they don't get any of the rules because they were written separate from the codex, so they don't get any of those. They're not OBSEC or anything. So although they're priced very competitively, I must say, like I managed to fit 5 tanks into the list and all these dudes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's still not great. Those little dudes may be worth further testing. Moving 16 inches. Being relatively hard-ish to kill, some firepower. It'd be nice if they were OBSEC, but you know, can't have everything OBSEC, I guess. Yeah.
The Custodian life.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Next week we're gonna have actually for later this week I have a game versus Necrons, which should be interesting. I think it's gonna be a hard game actually. Jeff Osborne just came in like 6th or 7th at 84-person GT with Necrons, so Necrons got some tech. And then next week, I think I have a couple games planned, but stay tuned to the channel to see what they are. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching on the stream. And we'll catch you guys next time. Thank you, Peyton.
See ya.